Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax. Now here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crap, come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe. No way.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on you stink? MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks and put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than to lose it all cause of music? I'm sure that's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it. And I'm in it for the long haul. Bars, like lifers in a long haul. Bars, my life rocking mics, I raised the bar. Phased them, dazed them, and blazed them all. Scar, come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even.
Yo, Green, look what happened when the game got.
It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Parker out there with Monroe. And it's Carter. Williams in at the point. On defense, the Clippers.
And guys, the Clippers last year, they were okay against the Eastern Conference, but not spectacular. You would have thought that with how well they were overall, they would have just really feasted on the East.
Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Paul penetrating. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Parker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Monroe down low. He's against Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And Green slams it in.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Assist from.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
Monroe, the pass to Middleton. Off target from three-point range. Redick inside the line. And he recovers it. Here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got his first points in this one.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage. And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
To the paint. Stolen by Monroe. Here's on to Tacumbo. Here's Middleton. Moves back up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And some changes here for the Bucks. John Henson's checked in for Jabari Parker. Mayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's Griffin. No good off the pick. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence, and he can spray that thing from three. I like his promise.
DeAndre Jordan with the basket.
And he gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seems as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for the Bucks. Vasquez comes in for Chris Middleton. And here's Mayo for three. And again, the Bucks miss. Paul kicks to Green. Down low. Here's Jordan. And Henson pulls it down.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And guys, when you look at O.J. Mayo's statistics over the past few years, nothing really stands out. But then you watch him in games, especially in clutch moments, and he can seem like the most dangerous guy on the floor. A scary, deep-range shooter who loves to take defenders one-on-one.
On the topic of O.J. Mayo has value in this NBA.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's multi-skilled, good size, sees himself as a superstar, and yet that sometimes derails him from being as effective as he could be because he just can't quite get comfortable in that role of being a backup.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for the Clippers. Crawford comes in for Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker's checked in for John Henson. Antetokounmpo comes in for O.J. Mayo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Vasquez. And it's Carter Williams in for Jared Bayless. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Paul kicks to Redick. Back to Paul. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
In the corner, it's Crawford. Pass to Paul. To the middle. Here's Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Redick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. Green is out there with Johnson, and it's Paul in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Benson's checked in for Jabari Parker. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Now the Clippers moving it up. Crawford with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Green. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yeah, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
And, you know, you hear everybody talking about Giannis's potential. I mean, look at the athleticism coupled with his measurables. I mean, that is just off the chart.
Feeds to Bayless. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Jamal Crawford.
At the line for 2.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Vasquez comes in, and Redick kicks to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. The shot by Redick, no good. And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
It's Crawford on the wing. From downtown, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 7 points for Jamal Crawford.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
And taken away by Johnson. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The lead pushed to double digits. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Timeout called the Bucks. That guy's Wesley Johnson, 4th overall pick back in the 2011 draft. Everyone thought he would have the jump shot to become a prolific scorer, and Clark, the length to defend at a high level.
Yeah, you know, in his rookie year, he averaged 9 points a game. Last year, his 5th, he averaged 10. I think it's to the point where he is what he is.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Pablo Prigioni comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Rivers with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Rivers kicks to Green. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Carter Williams. It's hauled in by Prigioni.
You and getting back to Wesley Johnson, you kind of want to kidnap him and just chain him to a set of weights. I mean, he has all the natural ability in the world to be a difference maker, but he just lacks the strength to do anything with it. I mean, a voracious competitor in college. He's been relegated to marginal production at the pro level, and I really feel like a lot of it is because he physically struggles at times at this level.
Crawford kicks to Prigioni, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. And the Bucks making a change here. Parker's checked in. The Clippers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled. You know, on the topic of Wesley Johnson, I remember him in college. I remember the guy who took over games and even showed a certain toughness when he did it. He hasn't gotten to that point here in the pros, so he may soon be entering the crossroads in his career.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Middleton. The Clippers grab the miss. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Prigioni kicks to Johnson. The dish now to Prigioni. There's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That's good from Crawford on the assist by Rivers. 9 points for Jamal Crawford.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflated.
Yeah. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Clippers lead by 16. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.